Hi everyone, it's a non-dog walking day, so I've got some earrings in and some mascara on, so all good in and everything's going well with the day. So today I wanted to talk about what works for you as our theme. So it's about, we know there's lots of the ways of doing things. The experts tell us this is the way, but for me it's what works for you. And so this is a perfect example. I wanted to come back on Instagram, didn't have a lot of time. So what I do virtually every day is go for a dog walk. And so that was my mission. When I go for a dog walk, I press go, don't give a shit what I look like. It is what it is. And I talk. And I love video. It's my audio and video are my favourite ways. I don't need to particularly plan for it. I can come up with a topic and then talk about it. I don't need to re-record. I don't need to edit. It just feels comfortable. For other people, that might be writing. So your kind of source might be a blog or an email that you do, and you can make things from that. For me, I can do a video and then take that transcript and make blog posts, make other posts, etc. So making what is there work for me. And I get as best practice. The best practice is I should have carousels and I should have posts, but I don't have the time or the inclination or the energy. So I'm doing what I can do with what I have and just being consistent with that. Another way that I make sure that what works for me is organisation. So your way might be having, a really strict way of working, hours, lists, etc. I might have 500 tabs open. That's a distinct possibility, and that works for me. And I know, again, there's best practice with time management, although I find generally that they've been created by men who have lots of time as opposed to women who don't. And just find something that works for you. So for me, for example, I love a good book with all my little tabs. I've tried Remarkable, I've tried everything else. So a bit of paper and Google, the Google suite works perfectly for me. I don't need anything else. As long as I have my diary well set and these kinds of things, that works. For you, it might be a completely different system. If it's not working, if it's chaotic, if you feel overwhelmed constantly and not in control of your information, time, data, then it is time to find something that does work for you. But I often find that people have pigeonholed themselves or bashed themselves into a particular shape in order to use a particular system that doesn't really work for them. And actually the system makes them feel more overwhelmed than if they just got on and did the thing in the first place in their own system. So finding out what works for you for your business is really the only way of having a business that can grow organically with you and in a way that feels quite calm and peaceful as opposed to overwhelming and chaotic. So as you're doing things in your day-to-day that make you feel like a sense of friction, then work out what it is that's causing that sense of friction or anxiety, and if there's a different way you could do it that could work for you, that would make you feel less under pressure, less overwhelmed, as I say. And if you're not sure, then you can always reach out or message to me, and I'll be happy to give you a bit of advice. But finding out what works for you brings a sense of ease into your business that is honestly lovely, and I'm an absolute massive fan of it. So I hope this has been useful. I will be back tomorrow, probably in the wind and rain and with no earrings on or mascara. So I shall see you then. Bye.